Hi, you have joined the Titanic Lie series, and in this series I've been exploring the hoax and the lie of the Titanic. Now, one of the ways to win the emotions of people is to bring children into the story, the hoax. And by bringing children into the hoax, you are invoking emotion. Now, basically, every human being has two systems. System one is logic and reason. System two is emotion. Many people function by system two, emotion. And emotion overrides logic and reason. So therefore, if you can involve children, you are invoking great emotion. And this hoaxer, this liar, is going to invoke a child, namely claiming it was her husband, who was 3 years of age when the Titanic went down, and he was survived because he was a child on the Titanic, her husband. Now, this individual in front of you is an actor. Most likely, it's a male, not a female. And you can see the mask that is used, the prosthetic, or as a better word might be, the latex appliance that's put on the face. You can actually see the line right now, right here. You can see it kind of bubbling a little bit, and there may be false teeth, a nose piece, and of course this is a wig.
Grace Richards, and my husband was a survivor as a little boy, aged 3. In fact, the exhibition now, there is a large picture of him taken in the sack that was thrown down from the Carpathia into the lifeboats that the children were put in and then pulled aboard. And there he is standing in his little sack. So I've lent it to the exhibition.
So, if I heard correctly, she said they took the picture when this thing was being lowered so that those in the lifeboat could be raised up to the Carpathia. Now, you have to understand something. If the year is 1912, how in the world did they get such a great photograph with their photographic instruments? And maybe I don't understand correctly about photography, but in the ancient times of photography, people had to stand still. So now we are told that this was taken from the Carpathia as the children are being loaded into the rescue vessel. And my, what a clear photograph was taken of a 3-year-old boy being rescued out of the icy waters of the Atlantic and coming onto the Carpathia. Believe it or not, well, I go with the not. Now again, it's to invoke emotion. And if they win your emotions, you're done. In other words, any hoax is primarily aimed at human emotion. And once the emotions are won, no reasoning or logic will undo the hoax in the temple or the mind of the individual. Now, I've been learning to function on reason and logic and let that destroy emotion. So if you get emotional about the Titanic, you are being pulled in by the magnet of the magnitude of this Titanic lie.
So that, people can see and be interested. So there was his mother, his grandmother, an aunt and uncle that were brother and sister of his mother, and then there was him, age 3, and his brother, age 10 months. And all of them, bar the uncle, were saved in lifeboat 13.
Lifeboat 13. Well, once again, back to numerology, 13, that's a number to explore. And the only thing I know about it right now is that everybody wanted to avoid the number 13. You remember those cartoons where 13 was always brought up as an unlucky number, and yet in this particular case, if you go with the word luck, it was lucky. But take a look at the smile. Come on now. Do you really smile that way when you're talking about a little boy who's in a dangerous situation and is being saved? By the way, it's real easy to see the mask right now. Once again, if you look over here, you can see the ripples of the rubber or the latex. See it? It's real easy to see it now. It was a mask that was worn by this actor, puffing out the cheeks, but giving you that wonderful smile. Let me see if I can enhance that mask for you a little bit more. So don't be fooled by these liars. Titanic never existed. And it made a considerable amount of money for the hoax liars that control this world. I'd like to thank you for watching. End of video.